In this case, it's asking for a company produces X units of a product per month, where C of X represents the total cost and R of X represents the total revenue for the month. The functions are the following: 300X plus 250, and R of X is this. The profit is the difference between the two. What is the total profit? All they want you to do is take this function and simplify. So since R of X equals this, I am going to do negative 0.5x squared plus 800x minus 100. Okay, this is my R of x. Now I want to subtract my C of x function. But since we're subtracting a binomial, I have to have it in parentheses, because what we're going to have to do we have to distribute the negative sign as minus 300x and then change this to minus 250. So now if I want to combine like terms, I have negative 0.5x squared. 800x minus 300x is plus 500x. Negative or minus 100 minus 250 is minus 350. This was choice number 2. For your corrections, simplify the following. Number 7 says, what is one point that lies in the solution set of the system of inequalities graph below? Now remember, the system of inequalities, where these graphs overlap, where they have this checkered board effect, is our solution set. This means any point in this region, this checkered board looking region, is a solution. They don't give you the exact inequalities, that doesn't matter. So essentially what you're doing is trying to identify which of these 4 points occurs in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 7, 0. 3, 0 is on there. I believe this should have been a dotted line originally. So if it lies on the line in that case, it's not a solution. 0, 7's way down here, and negative 3, 5's over here. So solution set, choice number 1. For corrections, number 8 says the value of the x-intercept for the graph of 4x minus 5y is 40 is which of the following? Now remember, the x-intercept is where the graph intersects the x-axis. So if we think about it, here's your graph and here's your x-axis. Say it was here, it would be, I don't know, the point 40. The y value is always 0. So to find the x-intercept, we're going to plug in 0 for y and then solve for x. So 4x minus 5 times 0 equals 40. 4x minus 0 equals 40. 4x equals 40. Divide both sides by 4. By 4 we get 10. Your answer is choice 1. For corrections, in number 9 it says Sam and Jeremy have ages that are consecutive odd integers. The product of their ages is 783. Which equation could be used to find Jeremy's age? J, if he is the younger man. Consecutive odd integers are numbers that are in order, that are consecutively odd, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Notice how there's a difference of 2 between each set of consecutive odd integers. Okay? Now, when it's saying the two consecutive odd integers and their product is 783, that would kind of be like saying, well, these two consecutive odd integers, their product is 15. Okay? So in this case, since we don't know, we're going to say J represents the first odd integer, and then J plus 2 represents the next one. Their product, it said, is 783. So if I simplify this, I have to distribute. J squared plus 2J equals 783. This looks like it's choice number 3. For corrections, And number 10, a population that initially has 20 birds approximately doubles every 10 years. Which graph represents this population growth? In this case, it looks like as time is increasing, the number of birds is going down. Well, here it says that they're doubling. So it can't be choice number 2. This is a straight line. This is going up at a steady rate. It's not going up quickly. In this case, it's not choice 4. Okay? Now it's between choice 1 and 3, but since it says it initially has 20 birds, that means at time 0, we are at 20 birds. So it's choice 3. For corrections, using the following graph, how many birds were there after 15 years?